please greet Commissioner Sheldon Blubar and his party and extend him every courtesy. And so when my dad went, they were greeted by a chauffeur-driven limousine, an interpreter, and a communist.
You have to have the watcher.
Right. And then they traveled all over Europe. They went to the ballet, to everything.
Yeah.
And then, I just wish, I keep asking Sheldon, I don't know where I put it, but when I do find it, I'm going to send it to you, because he wrote it up.
Oh, that'd be so nice. I would share with everybody.
Right.
Yeah, because he told us a story. We were at his house once, and he told us the story. He even told us when they were drinking together with everybody.
Oh, sure. So then I'll tell you what happened. You couldn't get to Rosava by bus or train. You had to go by car. And so as they were driving there, they stayed in Kiev. They were met by a roadblock. And Sheldon took his lawyer with him, his lawyer and my dad. And when they got, there was this, and so my dad, so Sheldon said, I bet we aren't going to be able to get in. Right. But that was the town greeting my dad.
The owner, Patrick, said, excuse me.
Fine.
7:30, whatever.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Right. So anyway. So
I'd rather
now,
talk to you than eat.
So now, when they got to the town of Rosava,
She's telling her
they were greeted on the grounds of the City Hall, right? And so all the dignitaries were there, and my dad and Sheldon could not convince my dad that Rosava was going to stay the same as it was when he left, right? Just think, his mother had a big house, They used to, when somebody got married or there was a party, they used to take the roof off. And anyway, and so my dad never worked a day in his life till he came to this country. Anyhow, so now, and so Sheldon said, it's not going to be the same. He thought there was a river where he used to swim and ice skate, and then there were all in the cemetery where his mother was buried and his father. And he was positive it's going to be exactly the same. And when he got there, nothing was the same.
Had they moved the town?
The river was rerouted. No, the town was still there.
Still there, but they had moved the river.
Right. And so his father's flour mill was gone.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And after all, it was destroyed in 2 wars.
Oh, sure, they had 2 wars going. Yeah, it's before 1914, right?
Okay, so have a plate.
Mm-hmm.
And anyhow, and another thing.
Wonderful restaurant here.
Come on.
And so anyhow, so then the town greeted him, and so my dad said, they made all kinds of speeches. My dad said, okay, let's go. And so Sheldon said, what do you mean, let's go? We traveled 2 million miles to get here, and now you say, let's go? So my dad said to him, well, we'll buy them all a drink, and then we'll leave.
Oh, that's cute.
Doesn't it sound like them?
They're so cute.
But, once you've seen it, right, that's it. Curiosity's fine.
Now, I know and my grandfather were sort of 2 opposites in the stories that we hear about them, even though my grandfather could be a lot of fun. He had such bad temper.
Really? I know. You know what? I never saw that about him.
Me either.
What?
Oh, his bad temper. But anyhow, so now
I never saw
the man that was running the town, it now turned into a collective farm area. And they gave a luncheon for my dad and Sheldon. Look at that.
Oh, the ducks.
Oh, that's sweet.
The babies have gotten so big that they're still following their mother.
It's just...
Well, you're not supposed to feed them.
It's such a story
people
for
I think feed them because we noticed the ducks walk over there to look around every day.
Excuse my saying, but I hate duck poop. You know, and yeah, you know, in Florida, you know, the piles and
And the lake is very low right now.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
We really haven't had
Really?
rain.
It should be. It should cover the rocks.
Yeah, Lake
Should be
Michigan
up.
is
It should be up a couple of feet.
And
Right.
also
Not a
now,
couple of feet, a foot maybe.
they served him a meal of all the food that he loved.
and he still loved it.
Yeah.
That was a good.
Right, he still
Try
loved
the
it.
herring.
And then,
Yeah. Okay.
right,
Yeah, the
And
herring's
then-
excellent.
and
Like a
so
little girl.
Sheldon said
She does
that
look like a
every
little
time
girl.
they made a toast, everybody stood
A
up
little girl.
and drank vodka straight. He said, when I brought my dad back to the hotel, he hit the walls on both sides.
That's a sweet story though,
Wow.
because he probably could drink. He probably could hold his liquor a lot better than
Most people.
most people.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Good.
But
Right.
that's a really nice story because
And so you know what I could say about my dad had a good time wherever he went.
Yeah.
He always enjoyed life.
And you
Yes.
know what? And so I thought that your mother reminded me of his personality
More so
than anybody.
than anybody else. She was so much like
Yeah.
Joe
Oh,
Lubar.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's funny. Like
You always knew where you stood with her mother.
Yes, that's right.
Wow.
You know what I love.
And if she didn't like you, I think she'd tell you right
Oh,
out.
that's right. That's it.
Come on, yeah, she
I'll
could
tell
be-
you what, I miss Esther. I had a lot of fun with her. I really had a lot of fun with her.
Mhm.
The years we lived in Florida, had a lot
Thank
of
you.
fun with her.
Thank you.
You
Yeah.
know, she was a fun person, and she was very lucky.